Hi everyone, I am very happy to welcome you all to Dr. JGS Virtual Academy of Commerce. In this video, I am going to take you through a problem from the topic material variances. Let us get into the details of the problem given. From the following information, compute material variances. They have made use of three materials, namely A, B and C. We are given with the standard and actual information in relation to all the three materials. With regard to material A, the standard quantity is 10 kgs, the standard price per kg is 2 rupees and the total standard cost comes to 20 rupees. The actual data for material A, 5 kgs of the quantity, 5 rupees is the unit price and 15 rupees is the total actual cost. Then regarding material B, 20 kgs is a standard input, 3 rupees per kg is the standard price and total standard cost is 60 rupees. Then the actual data of material B, 10 kgs at the rate of 6 rupees and the total actual cost comes to 60 rupees. With regard to material C, 20 kgs is a standard quantity, the standard price per kg is 6 rupees and the total standard cost comes to 120 rupees. What about the actual data for material C? 15 kgs at the rate of 5 rupees per kg, the total actual cost comes to 75 rupees. Now if you look at the total of the standard mix of all the three materials, it comes to 50 kgs and the total standard cost comes to 200 rupees. Whereas the actual quantity in total comes to 30 kgs to complete the same job and the total actual cost has come to 150 rupees. So here we are not informed about the number of units of output in the problem and therefore let us assume that a particular job is to be carried out with the standard data, but the same job has been carried out with this particular actual data, and let us involve in comparing the actual data with that of standard to find out the variances in relation to direct materials. Now let us get into the calculation of the first material variance, which is nothing but material cost variance. What is the formula for calculating MCV? Standard quantity into standard price minus actual quantity into actual price. Then let us calculate MCV separately for each material and finally we will total the results for all the three materials. Then material A, standard quantity 10 kgs, standard price 2 rupees, actual quantity 5 kgs, actual price 3 rupees. Therefore, if you simplify, you get 20 rupees minus 15 rupees is equal to 5 rupees. We have the standard cost with regard to material A, it comes to 20 rupees, but we have actually spent only 15 rupees in relation to material A. Therefore, we have saved 5 rupees with regard to the consumption of material A. That's why the answer is given with the symbol of F, favorable. So 5 rupees favorable. Since the actual cost is lesser than that of the standard cost, the answer is favorable. Now the next one, material B. Standard quantity 20 kg, standard price 3 rupees. So 20 into 3. Then here actual quantity 10 kgs into actual price 6. If you simplify, you get 60 minus 60. Here the actual cost and the standard cost are the same, therefore there is no variance. The answer is 0. Then regarding material C, standard quantity 20 kgs, standard price 6 rupees, so 20 into 6. Then regarding actual 15 kgs into 5 rupees, if you simplify, you get 120 minus 75. Here the actual is lesser than the standard by 45 rupees, therefore it is a favorable situation. So 45F. If you total the results of all the three materials, 5 rupees F, 0, 45 rupees F, you get the total of 50 rupees favorable. That is the final answer of material cost variance in this problem. Now let us move to calculate material price variance. The formula is actual quantity into standard price minus actual price. Then regarding material A, actual quantity is 5 kgs, standard price 2 rupees, actual price 3 rupees. So 5 kgs into 2 minus 3. Here the actual price is more than the standard price. Therefore, the result should be adverse. We have paid 1 rupee more than the standard price with regard to material A. So the answer is what? 5 rupees adverse. Then B, 10 kgs is the actual quantity, 3 rupees is the standard price, actual price is 6 rupees. Therefore, here also you find the actual price of material B is 3 rupees more than the standard price for every kg of material B. So the answer is what? 10 into 3, it comes to 30 rupees adverse. Then regarding material C, the actual quantity is 15 kg, standard price is 6 rupees, actual price is 5 rupees. So 15 into 6 minus 5, here you find the actual price per kg of material C is lesser than its standard price by 1 rupee. Therefore, 15 into rupee 1, the answer is 15 favorable. Now, if you consolidate the answers of all the three materials with regard to material price variance, 5A plus 30A plus 15F. So this is positive, these two are negative. Therefore, 15 minus 35, the answer is what? Minus 20, which is nothing but adverse. So 20 adverse is the final answer for material price variance. And the next one is about material usage variance. What is the formula for calculating material usage variance and quantity variance? Standard price into standard quantity minus actual quantity. With regard to material A, standard price is 2 rupees. Standard quantity 10 kgs, whereas the actual quantity is only 5. So, here the actual quantity consumed for completing the same job is lesser than the standard quantity by 5 kgs. Therefore, the answer should be favorable. So, 2 into 5, it comes to 10 rupees favorable. And similarly for material B, 3 rupees is the standard price, standard quantity 20, whereas the actual quantity is 10. So here also you find the actual quantity consumed is lesser than that of the standard quantity by 10 kgs. So 3 into 10, the answer is 30 favorable. Then regarding material C, we find the standard price 6 rupees. The standard quantity 20 kgs, the actual quantity is 15 kgs. Here also you find the actual quantity is lesser than the standard quantity by 5 kgs. So 5 kgs into 6, the answer is 30. It should also be favorable. Now if you total all the three answers, you get the final answer of 70 rupees favorable, and that is what? Material usage variance or material quantity variance. Now let us verify the three answers with the help of the first equation here. Material cost variance is equal to material price variance plus material usage variance. Material cost variance, we calculated it as 50 rupees favorable is equal to material price variance 20 rupees adverse plus material usage variance 70 rupees favorable. If you simplify this working, you get 50 rupees favorable is equal to 50 rupees favorable. Therefore, you can assume that the three answers what you have calculated so far in connection with the MCV, MPV and MUV are correct. Now let us move to calculate the next variance, which is nothing but material mix variance. As I have already explained in my previous videos on the topic standard costing and variance analysis, that when a concern makes use of more than one material to produce something, we can very well apply material mix variance. Here we find they have made use of three materials, namely A, B and C. That's why now we go for calculating material mix variance. What is the formula for calculating material mix variance? Standard price into revised standard quantity minus actual quantity. When you find difference between the total actual quantity and total standard quantity, definitely you can calculate revised standard quantity. If this total of the standard and actual quantities are the same, there is no point in calculating revised standard quantity. So here we find the total standard quantity is 50 kgs, the total actual quantity is 30 kgs. Therefore, we can very well calculate the revised standard quantity. So the standard quantity is revised in accordance with the total actual quantity. That is the meaning of revised standard quantity. Now let us have look at the formula for revised standard quantity. RSQ is equal to standard quantity of each material divided by total standard quantity into total actual quantity. Now let us calculate RSQ for the materials one by one. A is equal to 10 kgs is the standard quantity of material A divided by total standard quantity 50 into total actual quantity 30. You understand, right? Fine. So 10 divided by 50 into 30, you get the RSQ for A as 6 kgs. For B, what is that? 20 divided by 50 into 30, you get the RSQ of 12 kgs for material B. Then material C, 20 kg standard quantity of C divided by total standard mix 50 kgs into total actual mix 30 kgs, you get the RSQ of 12 kgs for C. Let us apply the information in the formula for calculating MMV. Now A is equal to standard price ₹2. Look at it, standard price ₹2 for A into RSQ is 6 kgs minus actual quantity is 5 kgs. Now have a look at it. Here the actual quantity is lesser than the revised standard quantity by 1 kg. Therefore the answer should be favorable. Therefore 2 into ₹1, you get the ₹2 favorable for material A. Material B, standard price is ₹3, that's given in the problem, into revised standard quantity 12 kgs minus actual quantity for material B 10 kgs. Here also you find the actual quantity is lesser than the revised standard quantity by 2 kgs. Therefore the answer should be favorable. So 3 into 2, you get ₹6 favorable. Now let us look at the details for material C. The standard price is ₹6, that's written here. The revised standard quantity is 12 kgs for C minus the actual quantity for C is 15 kgs. Here you look at it. The actual quantity of material C is higher than the revised standard quantity by 3 kgs. Therefore, the answer should be adverse. So 6 into 3, 18 rupees adverse. If you total the three figures, these two are positive and this is negative, you get the net negative of 10 rupees, which is nothing but adverse. So what is the answer for MMB? Material mix variance is equal to 10 rupees adverse. Now let us go to calculate material sub-usage variance. Please make a note of one important point, that when you are unable to calculate material yield variance, you can very well go for the alternate of material yield variance, which is nothing but material sub-usage variance. In this problem also, we cannot calculate material yield variance because we are not informed about the number of output, and therefore let us calculate MSUV, material sub-usage variance. What is the formula for it? Standard price into standard quantity minus revised standard quantity. If the revised standard quantity is lesser than the standard quantity, the answer would be favorable. If the revised standard quantity is higher than the standard quantity, the answer would be adverse. That's what about the idea. If the revised standard quantity becomes more than the standard quantity, it stands for increased cost, and that's a point based on which I say it stands for adverse, right? Okay. Now A is equal to standard price ₹2 into the standard quantity, it is 10 kgs minus revised standard quantity 6. Here, when the standard quantity of material A is revised, it is 6 kgs only, and definitely it is lesser than the standard quantity. Therefore, the answer should be favorable for material A. Correct? 2 into 4, it comes to 8 rupees favorable. And now let's have a look at the details related to material B. The standard price is ₹3 and the standard quantity is 20 kgs. The revised standard quantity is 12. So 3 rupees standard price into standard quantity 20 minus revised standard quantity 12. Here also we find the revised standard quantity has become lesser than that of the standard quantity for material B. Therefore, the answer should be favorable. So 3 into 8, it becomes 24 rupees favorable. In connection with the material C, the standard price is 6 rupees and the standard quantity is 20 kgs. The revised standard quantity is 12 kgs. Therefore, let us apply them. C is equal to 6 rupees standard price into standard quantity 20 kgs minus revised standard quantity 12 kgs, and here also we find the RSQ is lesser than that of the standard quantity of material C. So 6 into 8, it becomes 48 rupees favorable. Fine. Now what is the total of all the three figures? It comes to 80 rupees favorable. That is the answer of material sub-usage variance. Let us go for the second verification in relation to direct material variances. What is that second verification? MUV is equal to MMV plus MSUV. MUV, it is 70 rupees favorable. That is what we calculated here. Yes, it's here. Is equal to MMV, we calculated it as 10 rupees adverse plus MSUV 80 rupees favorable, and now what is the result? 70 rupees favorable is equal to 70 rupees favorable. Therefore, let us assume that we have done the two other ratios, namely MMV and MSUV correctly. Fine. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed my lecture over this particular concept of direct material variances. Thanks for your time to watch this video. I'll meet you in another video. Bye for now, everyone. Good luck.